What do we got? What do we got? Loot box of music. White Acropolis. All right, you know what? We talked about it in the last episode, so here it is. Unfortunately, we can't listen to it unless we go into a completely different area, but that's fine. Anyway, though, hi, hey, and all those other greetings, pet adventurers. I'm Jenspence, welcoming you guys back to my gaming and unboxing channel, where today we have some more Shadow Generations. In the previous episode, we ended up going through Kingdom Valley and making quite a few mistakes that made the eagle sad. But it's okay, because we had some redemption and saved Big the cat. Anyway, though, we are going to be jumping back into the game where we're going to be going to the next stage, which it looks like might be Sunset Heights? No. Yes? I think that's what it is. Seeing the one path. Forces being in this game, it's fine. But personally, it's not something I would have chosen to put in here. What I do hope, though, is that they do actually take a lot of what Forces had potentially and make it into like a really fun, really good stage. And I think that's what we could have, is see what Forces could have potentially been. Because that was my biggest problem with that game. Was just straight up the missed potential of it. And I think that's what... Oh my gosh. The egg puns just being on there. On the geysers is beautiful. But I think that's what we definitely have the potential of doing. And I don't want to use what the game, like, my bias against Sonic Forces to make a snap judgment of the stage. Even though, again, I think having, like, more stages from, you know, the titled game of Shadow the Hedgehog would have been pretty cool to see, rather than going and pulling from, like, this game. Even though it is supposed to be also Sonic's recent history, which makes it even weirder because the game is focusing on Shadow, so they could have easily just added these as like bonus levels to the main Sonic generations. But then Shadow needed more levels, and he was technically in Sonic Forces. But one could argue also, like, really not, because the levels were pretty much just rehashes of Sonic's levels, and you could play as Shadow in any level. So it's fine. Listen, the takeaway is, Infinite's design was cool. That's all I've got. That's honestly the nicest thing I have to say about Sonic Forces. That, and I feel like my playthrough was pretty decent. Well, okay. Woo! Making us go underground, just like the classic Sonic sections. Okay, yo, this area does look pretty sick, though. Oh yeah, right. Doom Spear? I'm constantly forgetting about Doom Spear. And I can't explain at all the reason why. I'll make it... Making us go up? Yo, what? We just broke the freaking wall to go through the sewers? Okay. I'm intrigued. Okay, now I'm annoyed. Really? Really? I barely tapped the freaking spike. And it's like, we're not only gonna hit you, we're gonna hit you off of the ledge. And you're gonna die because of it. Game. Game, why? And going up here? Thank you for auto-locking out of that, because honestly, that's just really helpful. Oh? Okay, Doom Twisty stuff. So yeah, realistically, Kingdom Valley, we just completely avoided Doom trauma. I guess, to be fair, like, 06 is a part of, like, kind of a different timeline that was erased, so you could make an argument of that being why, which would be kind of funny if that's actually the case. Whoa, okay. What is this Sonic Heroes, like, special stage moment? Okay, I did the exact opposite of what it wanted. And now we just straight up have Empire City from Sonic Unleashed, which was not in the Wii version of the game. Now, granted, it probably is still exactly what you expect it to be, which is Radical Highway or Westopolis or a mixture of the two. But I think it's funnier to be like, oh yeah, they just casually added... Whoop, they just casually added Empire City just because at this point they're like, you know what? Does it still have to do with Shadow anymore? Just throw it in there. Shadow really likes this, like, cities. So maybe he'll like this one. Ow. Rude. I didn't even say anything rude. Oh my god. I love how in the last one my commentary was like pretty like decent, pretty good. I was being super like praisatory to the game. Just the mention of Sonic Forces, my brain is like, you've ruined my day. You've done it, Sega. You've ruined the game for me. No, all joking aside, my biases... Okay, that scared the heck out of me. But my biases of Sonic Forces, again, should not paint my feelings on this game. Oh dear God. Oh dear, I did that completely wrong. Oh, I was kind of supposed to destroy Black Doom, and I kind of missed. Shadow was like, I did it good, right? I blanked out for a second. Did I or did I not commit a violence? Everybody's just like, you didn't. You did not commit a violence. Speaking of, we have to redo the stage. Again, another case of I need to use Chaos Control more. I need to be a lot sleeker with my gameplay here. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a huge problem for way later. They never saw it coming. Is that actually still going to kill him? No, it is not. It's good to know. Listen, sometimes you just gotta lie to yourself. Okay, I ran into it, so it thought that I homing attacked it, and I didn't. So, funny moment be funny. But at the same time, that caused us to get the secrets. Thank you, game. Just do a bit of a stretch. Honestly, I'm very surprised that wasn't a quick time event, though. Because it definitely gave the vibe of something that would be, and it's like, yeah, nah. I don't know why that didn't hit me, but I'm perfectly fine with it. Wait! You have to hit L and R because if you don't, it's gonna fling you towards the ground. Okay, now I've learned. It does still have regular gravity in this area. Even though it wants to kind of pretend that it doesn't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really, game? On the bright side, if I ever do replay these for one reason or another, those are the moments that are going to haunt me, that I'm going to never forget about that, like those mistakes. Now I'm good. Oh, so because I didn't punt him, I didn't actually grab the power. Right. Right. Yeah, that would have been really bad if I didn't grab that. But is that just straight up not in Kingdom Valley? Because he just never showed up. Unless we just never hit the trigger for it. But that would be really weird, right? I don't know. Well, believe it or not, that was just Act 1. That was just... Ugh. Oh my god, driving me freaking insane. I love that they're actually making, like, this silly, like, shadow logo that is just like, oh yeah, it just because it looked cool. Like, they're trying to make it into, like, a thing. Like, hey look, it's now the source of Shadow's new powers. It's like, okay, that's actually kind of sweet. All right. My brain was like, oh yeah, it's just instantly gonna be ripped from classic Sonic. Then it actually goes into the level. And I'm remembering, hey, Spins, it's a game that they actually put passion into. I'm sorry. I cannot turn off the Forces hate. You cannot force me to not hate Forces. I'm sorry to inform you. Well, I should have gone surfing, but I guess Shadow just ate. Or not, because he went back out right away. Woo. Okay, that's actually really cool. And now it gives me the question, why did they not think about doing this, like, in the past games? Okay, well that was just straight up, like, Forces homing attack reference, and that was actually kind of cool. But, like, yeah, I don't think they ever really did anything cool with... I accidentally paused. I didn't want you to see that I failed, apparently. I didn't want myself to know that I failed, either. Because I didn't even know that I swear, every time that I use it in 2D, it's because I've basically... Game. I'm once again asking you to function. Please. Just because we're supposed to reference Sonic Forces doesn't mean we have to make it as janky as Sonic Forces. Oh, no thank you. God dang it. God dang it. That would have actually been the perfect time to use this if I didn't fall. But that's fine. Because thankfully, we have been telegraphed to his movements. Nah, I'm good. Shadow just time warps directly through the caution. He's like, I don't believe in construction. During the arc, Maria never told me about it, so I do not approve. Yeah, bonk you. I'm also realizing, like, the noises that they're taking from Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's just freaking awesome. Whenever I notice one of those noises, I'm like, oh, that's like the gun they used, or that's the weird, like, warpy sounds that they had. Ow. Can I not go backwards with this? I guess not. Must be a different way to get that, that one part then. Whoop. Okay. Honestly, like, the 2D level of this is turning out to be, like, really cool. Like, I like how they're using the surf here. And they're making it where, like, you can go to the different paths. Honestly, the only part of this that I haven't been liking is the one weird enemy that's making it where it's, like, shooting the bullets and the homing attack keeps acting, like, really awkward with them. Because it keeps wanting to hit every single one of, like, what's closest to. It's like, I just want to go and hit the enemy. It's, like, right in front of me because it would make a lot more sense. It's not a big deal, but it's like, man, hey, wait a minute, this is a 2D level and you're showing me 3D? Classic Sonic would never. Oh my gosh. All joking aside. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god, that almost just screwed us the heck over so bad. Thank God that we can still die on this. Are you kidding me? Are you... 4 seconds. 4 seconds. God dang it, we have to go back into the level. God dang it. I thought we made it out. I thought we made it out. It's fine. Now I know how some of these things work. It's literally just, oh, I took an extra second to figure out how some of these mechanics are working. And it ended up derping me a little bit. Like, well, that's truly unfortunate. That's why it's telling me L. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I completely forgot about the spin mechanic on that. I should... You know what? I should have used it and then hit the thing. That's on me. And now the barriers live. Oh my... I didn't realize they had to break those first. Just save me a little bit of time. Oh, it still shoots at me because it's a... Because it's a scripted section where it's like, why would you use it here? That would be silly. And I'm like, no, I want to use it here. What? Okay, I so glad that counted as me surviving, because I really didn't think it would. Yeah, jumping with surf is a lot more delayed than I would expect it to be, though. So I need to keep that part in mind. I forgot that I had to use that instantly because I forgot what it was. You know, you can call it coping, but that might have actually been faster. Like, just jumping down there, and it's still not an trying to do. I don't know why or how I hit pause, but I did. I remembered. We're fine. Oh yeah, I was hardcore coping on the last attempt. No, the other was faster, totally. Thank you. Ugh, God, okay. Listen, if we ignore the S-ranked attempts taking, again, another 20 minutes, I do really like that stage. The surfing itself does take a while to get used to, because there's so much delay in you landing on the water, you jumping, like everything. Maria? Guys, it's finally Maria! This is not how you die. That'd be really sad and tragic. Sega being like, guys, we invented a new way for Maria to get killed. Be like, god dang it. Why you gotta be like this? Shadow it be. She real.
Shadow!
Maria! Thank you, Shadow.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Hell.
It must be from a point in time before the Ark disaster.
Do you have a decade?
I can change their fate.
Shadow? You look grim. Are you alright?
It's the depression, Maria.
I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of everything.
I'll make sure you don't have depression too. And we could talk to them. Hello, Father.
Shadow?
I've deduced that we're in some kind of temporal anomaly. Therefore, I thought it better to not interact with too many elements to prevent a paradox from occurring. How to put this? I think we might actually be currently in a paradox. But if you say so, buddy. Shadow, when did you become so strong and confident? I know that's not what she means, but that sounds so backhanded and I kind of love it. When I knew you, Shadow, you were just a little bit too weak. Again, listen, it's a joke. Everybody calm down. It's okay. Oh, man. Looks like the next thing we need to do, though, is, like, all the way up there. And honestly, it's one of those weird things where, like, I'm sure the video is going to be a lot shorter than it looks right now. Just because right now, it looks like the video is going to be, like, 40 minutes. But I'm not going to include every single silly attempt that I had. Does this count on? It does not. Good to know. Good. Fair. Okay. That was unfortunate. I'm not, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. That was extremely unfortunate. And we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. I was going to say, why are all of these here? But it's actually so you can get some rings. Neat. Maria, watch me do sport. I collect the money. This is what I do in my pastime, Maria. Good. We didn't want to disappoint Maria and her to be completely disappointed in us. Looks like more Sonic X concept art, maybe? They're really going hardcore with that, and I'm here for it. So listen, if there's anything to know about me, one of my favorite Sonic shows is Sonic X, because that is what I grew up with. I'm sure at this point, considering like the Sonic games I did grow up with, being like the Adventure era, whenever I say like, oh yeah, this thing from the Adventure era, I absolutely adore it. It's probably somebody that just kind of rolls their eyes and is like, we know you like the Adventure era. And I'm like, no, I love the Adventure era. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Do you have any? Okay, we do have book ones. Perfect. Yep, some more 06 art. I'm just curious if there's anything else worth checking out before we go like to the boss area. Because we definitely should probably do that this episode. Or next episode. Like, either way, it's technically fine. Oh yeah, I probably am supposed to, like, Doom Spear that? Oh my god, really? Now I have to remember how to get up there. I think it was over here, right? Yes, it was. Okay. Perfect. That wasn't a big deal. It only took, like, a moment. Oh, and there's the shortcut now that I can use.
Out of my way.
What does that even do? I'll check that out in a second, because I want to open this. Okay, some SA2 art. And what are you? Oh, some parts of Gerald's journal. Okay, I'm guessing that it's probably the exact same thing as like what's in the physical version. So you know what? It's neat that there's at least a way for people who got the digital version to unlock that. Like, either way, I'm glad that I have the physical version of it, because it's so freaking cool. Something that, in general, I really would not have thought of. Wait, how? Am I... Okay, either I'm supposed to time this, or it has to do with chaos control, and I feel like it's just timing it. Yeah. That's it, okay. And this brings... Sure? Question mark? I see this up here, which leads to up here, and I should probably check that out before I check over to the left. Wow, just for... This better be a really good song. West... You're gonna trigger Shadow's trauma. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So far, the only thing that I do find a little bit weird is that we can't play this music in the hub, like the hub area. Like, that's probably the only big change that I would really make to this part of the game. Which isn't that big of a deal. Wait, what? There's a secret third switch. That's the problem. There we go. Okay. Glad I realized that, though. Okay. Imagine Gerald seeing one of these springs and being like, Shadow, what is this weird spring with, like, an evil version of my face? And Shadow's like, about that, Professor. You see, you have a very evil grandson. Oh, Cosmic Fall's gonna give me my version of Shadow's PTSD. God, the freaking flashbacks to that, man. Alright, and then some more art. Oh, of the black arms! Okay, sweet. That's so... That must just straight up be from the first Shadow game. And I was not expecting those to be that detailed. Oh, that's just... Now I feel silly. Well, whatever. I'll just grab Chaos Control. And we're gonna... I guess we'll go over here, see what this is about. Because we pretty much climbed, I think, the entire tower. We can hit there, and we can also hit there. We can unlock even more secrets. Haha! And a bolt. Yeah, we are still far away from getting enough bolts to actually help Orbot and Cubot. For some reason, I thought that something over here was not complete. And, you know, it kind of is. No, you know what? I was right. There was something that wasn't complete. We didn't have this beautiful footage. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love this game. God, I love this game. Okay. Technically, there's a lot here that I have yet to do. But it's probably best if I go to the main tower and I start working on that. Wait, why did... You seriously have to hit it 3 times for it to actually count? Like, bro. Alright. Well, we did at least get the journal, so that is good. And now... Okay, so they're just straight up, like, all about the thing now that we've gotten Gerald. Now that we found Gerald and Maria, that's probably the reason why they're showing up. Alright, and my main thought of this is they're probably just going to be like, oh, hey, here's the missions that you now have unlocked. So I figure, you know what, we might as well do that in this episode. And in doing so, it'll then be a situation where we can just do the challenges next episode. Well, what is... What is this? This looks like a
Out of my way.
lot bigger of a thing than what we had before. But we have to get up a lot higher. Watch, this is just going to be like a loot of treasure chests. It's going to have nothing to do with actually going to where we need to go. I'm just going to be like, God dang it. Okay, well, there is a treasure chest over here. We still have a lot of music to go. You got the Doom. So did Alarmo. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going the right way. More music. Which gives us Central City. Hey, at the very least, at least we're going to have, like, the whole soundtrack of Shadow the Hedgehog on the Switch. Like, this game, once you actually complete it, it's gonna be a pretty good way to get Sonic music. And just listen to it. Like, knowing me, I would probably listen to it a lot. Okay. So we got the bolt there. It'd also just be nice for, like, editing videos, to be honest. Wait, I didn't want that. I saw a chest. We have tokens. I might as well try to when I have them and I see in a really weird spot, because it would suck to get a chest, like, not get a chest that's in one of those. I find it very interesting that you put these three concepts together? Like, okay, the SA2 costume, sure, I get it. Sonic Riders, awesome that it's here. Specifically the Zero Gravity version, though. What? That's not even the costume for the regular Riders. That's just Zero Gravity, and then Lancelot. Alright. Who am I to question why they put the arts together, you know? Oh, ow. Rude.
This is it.
You're right, this is it. This is the door. Sorry, this explorer in me is like, there is probably a secret here. And I was right. Oh, the original style guide for Shadow with like colors, the right color pickers. Okay, that's pretty cool. I was gonna say there's got to be like a bolt here or something. Well, with that being said, we can now walk up to the gate and be like, hey, what's going on? And it can be like, hey, you have to do challenges now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have the challenges unlocked. Which means that is going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Share us out with everyone you love. Brother, mother, father, iguana. And next time, we'll be going through the challenges and going through the next boss. Thanks for watching, and keep your toes safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video, either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep your toes safe.